Hello everyone, and I'm back again with another very interesting video today. Today we're going to talk about project management. How can you handle a project or a case study or a problem that you're trying to solve in the most systematic basis to ensure you can do it really well. Now, I won't be talking about rocket science. I'm going to keep it very simple because I would like this to be helpful right from people who are in colleges or you're just starting off work. You can use this method. But the most important part is, are you following all these steps? And that's what I'm going to be revising in today's section of how to be effective in project management. Let's get started. First thing about any project management that you need to be aware is a learning cycle. I have mentioned it in some parts before in other videos and reels. It's called plan, do, study and act. Whenever you get to start working on something, are you making a plan? Are you then studying the details to work on the plan and create the actions? Then are you implementing it and studying the results, which is called the review. Finally, based on the feedback of what's working, are you fixing things? Planning, doing, studying and acting. This is a basic what we would like to use in any project management as a start. In my experience, what most of us do is when we are given a project or a challenge or a problem, we just jump into actions. We think we know the solution, we implement the solution, and then based on the result, we just decide if it's a success or failure. So in the plan, do, study, act, we just do the do part and the act part. That's it. We missed out the crucial planning phase. In business, we say prior planning prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. Prior planning prevents poor performance is a fact in anything. Whether you're arranging a wedding or you're running a huge project, you're building an airport or even you're building a Lego. You see this all the time. People don't plan. So that's where we need to start in project management, the planning part. And when you start the planning part, the top initiative or the top action you got to take is defining the problem, understanding really what is that you're trying to solve, what is that you're really trying to work. For that, you need to understand, speaking to people who are involved in the project, what is that they want as output. You're going to ask them a lot of leading questions. Now, they may be thinking that the problem to solve is this, but it could be this. And what I mean by that is, for example, if your boss comes and says, we need to solve the problem of making the customer happy, and they say that they feel the problem is poor quality of product. Now, if you ask the right questions and you deep dive into the data that you have, you may find out that the problem is not even the product, it could be the people. You really have to spend time to understand the real problem. And for that, dig deep dive and define it very clearly. Once the problem definition is defined, half of the problem of the project is already solved. You can start delving deeper and getting the results much more quicker. Once that is done, step 2 is to make a project charter. It could be 1 page if it's a simple issue, or it could be 100 pages if it's a complex project. Doesn't matter. You can use a project charter for anything. A project charter should contain the problem statement, what is the outcome expected, what is the project outcome and what is the business outcome, who should be in the team, what are the risks and what are the assumptions. This is a very simple format, I'm telling you, very simple format. Put these headings and fill it up. Discuss it with the people involved. Make sure they go through every line and clarify this is exactly what is being asked, and then you have a project charter ready to solve that project or the problem. The third and a very important is team. Form a diverse team, a team that is stronger than you combined. Make sure the responsibilities of each person is clearly defined and understood by everyone. Have a strong leader. Make sure people are aware of the goals very well. What is expected from them. Once you have a strong team, 90% of your problem will be taken care by them. Otherwise, you will be running after firefighting and not able to get any answer. The fourth part is to prepare milestones. What are the various achievements you're going to achieve along the way? A timeline. If you have 1 year, what is the end of first month result that you expect? Similarly, break it down into every month and track that milestone. Have regular drumbeat meetings to review if it's happening as per the milestone. Take feedback, fix things as it goes. Don't wait till the end. And as long as your milestones are achieving the results intended, you are on the right track. The last part is to keep all the stakeholders informed. Constant, regular, and clear, simple communication. That is how you can inspire people that we are on track and we are doing the right things. This is a very 5-step simple method of project management I've shared with you. Again, as I said, if you already know it before, this is a great reminder. But remember, the most important thing is execution. Putting the plan is very important, but getting the plan implemented is critical for success. I hope these 5 steps help you become the best project manager in your life ever. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for further updates. Till I see you next time, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Thank you.